Hey guys, I hope everybody is well. I look a little crazy today. Yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I am going to, oh, sorry, I wasn't quite ready yet. Haven't asked any questions. I'm going to pull some cards today and figure out what the news is in the collective and see what we got. All right, I've got 4 decks I'm going to pull from, and we're going to see what gives here. All right. What does the collective need to know? Reunion, first card out. Whoa, crap. In love, irresistible, strategizing. Oh, okay. That's enough for that. Those came out very quickly. And daydreaming on the bottom of the deck. I'll go ahead and take that as well. It's very fitting. All right, let's get some of these. This person loved you yesterday, love you still, always will. I cannot resist you. You are the best I've ever had, and you have my undivided attention. This person is daydreaming about giving you that, but they're also strategizing. They're putting together an offer you cannot refuse and planning their next move, which is toward reunion. The force of love, the force of reunion is unstoppable. Together we are one. They know very, very well that you guys are supposed to be together. But at this point, they're daydreaming, strategizing. They find you to be extremely irresistible. I don't like this. I've got 5 out here and it feels weird. So before I pull those, I'm going to go back to this guy and I'm going to grab one more. I'm going to give it a little shuffle and even these cards out because I'm feeling like one is missing. One more card to balance this out. Okay. Surprise. Life is full of surprises. I have something special planned just for you. Oh, this person is daydreaming of the day that they can give it to you too. Putting it together. Oh, I love this. This is beautiful, you guys. This is really beautiful energy. It feels so good. It's a sweet kind of an energy. Very sweet. No, not coming out. Oh, okay. Or yes. Collaboration. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, hold on one second. This person does want to collaborate with you. Um, Give me 1 minute. Okay. It was beautifully positive, and now we got a little something. Well, this person is learning. It says you're expanding your career through learning and self-improvement, but I think this is more or less about career and more about this person doing self-improvement as they're strategizing. Okay, new skills and knowledge help you grow. It says professionally, but I'm feeling more strongly that this person is doing the work. They're doing some self-work, okay? But I feel like with this competition card out here, competition may be turning into rivalry or jealousy, creating pressure and unease in relationships. I feel like since this is talking about reunion, that suggests separation, right? Or at least minimal contact. This person feels like you have other people in your energy, right? They feel like they may be coming up against some competition, and it's not a good feeling for them. They love you. They may not quite be there yet, and they may be doing their learning. And collaboration. It says collaboration with colleagues or business partners is going smoothly. Maybe they're up for a promotion at work or something like that. Mutual respect and teamwork are producing excellent results. So maybe some positive things are happening, but this person isn't quite there to the reunion portion yet. They're still learning. They're thinking about this. They know they can't bring in communication. Open and honest communication will be flowing between you and others. You can express your thoughts and feelings clearly. This person knows they have to bring you honesty and thorough communication. They have to be able to seriously sit down and strategize on what it is they need to say. You know, how do they bring this back around? Because this really could have fallen apart. Okay. I haven't gotten indications of that necessarily just yet, but I feel very strongly that this person has not been very good at communicating with you. their needs, their wants, their desires. They left it up in the air. And, but I also feel like this person's struggling with whether or not they can deliver. And that's the reason why they've kept, you know, not, I mean, I'm tongue tied right now. So I kind of feel like another thing is that your person gets a bit tongue tied around you. You may be very different than what they're used to, and you may make them nervous. The tongue tied. So they may say stupid things that don't make sense. You know what I mean? Or they think to themselves later, damn, that was dumb. And you're kind of left wondering, like, what did they really mean by that? I don't really understand, where they were going with that, or they could have been a little bit more clear as to their plans or something, and it leaves you a little bit like, what the heck, you don't think, I don't mean to suggest that you think they're dumb. I don't think that's the case at all. But I do feel like they feel like sometimes they could just kick themselves in the ass after talking to you because they haven't given clear indication of anything, right? They've been very hot and cold and in and out and just non-committal and non-communicative, all that. So let's see here what we got. This may give us a bit more information. This is volume 2. Of Spiritual Infusions, 1111's Neon Awakening deck. It's very pretty. I actually really like the first deck because it has the whole tarot in it and a few bonus cards. This one has, I think this has Major Arcana and a bunch of other stuff in it, like the houses, which I'm actually still learning. So, what does the collective need to know about their person that they're coming here for? Well, then. Okay. And that seems to be a lot of information all at once. Sometimes the cards are stuck. Today, this person feels like they're like, with the Mercury card coming out, right? Communication, intellect, reasoning, influences, how you think, logic, technology, and short trips. Communication. This person, this is the second freaking communication card to come out, 2 different decks. Here, I don't know if you, communication. This person, heavy on their mind, communication, guys. Strength, they're getting the courage. And listen, this with the strength card, they're definitely getting the courage that it takes to bring this to you. They're finding the courage because, especially if they know they can't bring you nonsense and they know they got to put their best foot forward and they haven't in the past, they know they got to get it right. They can't continue to bring you nonsense over and over and over and over again. They have to get it right, and they know that. But that takes courage, okay? Because, and raw emotions, and they have to listen to their instincts, but they most of all need to gain confidence, right? And this person hasn't, with the, kind of the tongue-tied feeling and stuff, this person isn't that confident that they can deliver, as I mentioned previously, right? They want to, they want to, but they're terrified that they're not going to be able to deliver what you deserve or what you need. When all you just want them to come forward. You will work it out. There's no way to know if, you know, you likely haven't even gotten an opportunity. This has probably been false start after false start after false start, and never really had an opportunity to get to know this person a lot, although you know them on a soul level, like a lot. So, what's this one? We got giving that, oh, here we go. Giving that asks no reward, love that has no price tag, a new state of consciousness, acceptance, and being received as a free gift. What this person is starting to learn and understand is that you don't require the finances. That's come out a lot. Okay, that is coming out a lot in late reads as of late, that the person is just like overly, thinking about their finances when you don't care. You want their gift of love. You don't, that's the gift you want. That's the beautiful gift you want. Okay. And while this person is in love and they have loved you the whole time, they probably haven't shown it appropriately. This is an evil eye, Hamza, a symbol of protection, believed to ward off the evil eye and bring good fortune, health, happiness, used as an amulet for strength, protection, and positivity. I wear mine. Okay, I know some people say you shouldn't wear them. I have it at my front doorstep. I have it in my car. So, I mean, it's all over the place in my house. I keep myself spiritually protected and prayed up. Um, let's see here. And this is talking about judge and you won't be judged. See, this person also with this card, it says, don't judge and you will not be judged. Don't condemn and you will not be condemned. Forgive and you will be forgiven. This person may need to come in with an apology of some sort. They may have done you wrong. Okay. And they're afraid that you will not forgive them and that you will condemn them and judge them. Okay. There could be things in their past they're not proud of. They're probably afraid to take the mask off completely to show you exactly who this person truly is. They're afraid you won't want them once you see, who they really are. But your past does not represent who you are right now. You know what I mean? Everyone has the opportunity to change, and stuff like my life is completely different now than it ever really has been, and it's a beautiful thing. But we are allowed to change our path at any given moment, and that's what people fail to understand. I am going to get a couple of messages from your person if they could be 100% honest with you, because I'm feeling called to this deck even though it was not one of the four that I had pulled. I'm feeling really, really drawn to it though. All right. Okay, let's see. What does the collective's person want to say to the collective if they could be 100% honest with the collective? That came out last time. This person with this irresistible card, they're talking about your wild side. They are so very attracted to you and you are extremely irresistible to this person. And here's the other part, right? Because this person possibly obsesses a bit over you, right? With the jealousy card in here, it was not jealousy, but it was like competition or something like that. You may, oh, where was that card? I know it said something about, hang on. I don't know. I can't resist you. You're the best I've ever had. Okay. So this person is like, oh my God, is this lust? Well, you know what? Attraction to your person, there's nothing wrong with having an attraction that like you've never felt before. It's amazing. That's a beautiful thing. If you have that part of your relationship that you know that this person, man, they get you riled up every freaking time without fail, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Nothing wrong with that. It doesn't mean, this person may have felt like, oh God, maybe this is just sex, or maybe this is just a physical thing. But they have had time to think about this and they know damn well they're in love, madly in love. And that is way more than just that. But they do love your wild side. They love that about you, because they have one too. And, they feel at home there and they should. They should. There is nothing wrong with it. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful spiritual exchange, truly and genuinely. And one that I'm learning very, very quickly that is not to be exchanged with everybody. It's just not. It's an energetic exchange. And it's so beautiful when it's spiritual. It is so very beautiful. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, that's enough tears. Aw. When I think about you, I cry. Maybe they've really screwed it up. Missing you, I miss you, and I wish things were different. Still listening. I listen to the music that you've shared with me. It helps me connect with you even though we're apart. Yeah, there's definitely separation here. And this person misses you like crazy. So while reunion is in the works, it is in the works, it's something that they're gaining the strength to do. Okay, they're gaining the strength to come to you and tell you whatever it is. If they've made mistakes towards you that have really they know are may hurt you. They know they might have done you dirty in the past and need to bring something to you. And that's okay. You know what I mean? That's okay. Like I said, people are allowed to change. And if you're good with that, then you know what I mean? It could be awesome, but you'll never know until they come forward. All right, one more card. I'm going to pull an Inner Child Oracle guide card by Amanda Lynn Aisling. I just got these yesterday. Don't judge me. I got another one coming on Friday. Don't judge me. I have a little bit of an obsession, and I also went to Walmart so that I could get a container to put them in because I have so many and they're starting to take over. So, anyway, all right. Okay. We have emotions are the reflection. Look for the deeper meaning. Okay, that's a 12. They could be born on the 12th. It breaks down to a 3. 3 might be significant. 1, 2, or 2, 1 might be significant. Let's see. Yay, my glasses. Sweet, because this book is small. All right. Emotions can often indicate how an event is affecting your inner child. When you experience an unusually intense emotional response to a present situation, it may be a sign that an aspect of your inner child is hurting. Since your inner child can carry many different wounds from childhood into your present moments, as an adult, when intense emotions do arise, it's good to take a moment and sit with them and with your hurting inner child. Here's an awareness exercise. I like these because they're very much like kind of a life coaching, like my other deck. I do love these type of decks that give advice, suggestions, exercises. So we have awareness exercise. Find a space where you can focus on your feelings and try to identify the sensations you're currently feeling. Ask yourself if there is a connection between how you feel now and your childhood. What does it bring up for you? Listen to your intuition and become curious about what you're experiencing. Follow the trail of your emotions forward, continuing to ask yourself questions about where the root of these emotions might lie. Blocked throat chakra. Excuse me. I know that had to have been loud because my microphone's right here. Okay, follow the trail of your emotions forward, continuing to ask yourself questions about where the root of these emotions might lie. Ask yourself if there is anything you could do to help heal this old wounding in the present moment. Have patience with yourself in this process and put this exercise aside if it becomes too overwhelming. Okay. Responsive journaling prompt. Is this current emotion attached to something deeper inside you? Ask yourself how it feels to understand the deeper meaning of your emotions. All right. That's all I got for you today. There's a shorter reading, 17 minutes. Woohoo! All right. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.